Hi, and welcome to WildStar. One moment, I forgot to, excuse me, I forgot to turn my music down because music and the sounds are a little bit loud for recording. I am using Overwolf to record. If you know of a better free recorder, please let me know in the comments. Alright, I am James Ironheart, and I came across a question that someone asked was, does the Bandit Carver float on water? And their logic made sense because it hovers, right? So does it float on water? Let's find out. Well, here it is. It does absolutely float on water. And yes, I did test it. There's a, if I pull the map up, out here where you do the, what are those things? The parasites, the like dimensional parasites, or whatever they call it, I can't remember. You can actually do that on your Bandit Carver as well. So you don't. I used to use a hoverboard to do that, and I just decided to check out the Bandit Carver and see if it did float. And lo and behold, guess what? Yes, it does. And it makes this a really nice pattern under it on the water where it's hovering. So guys, there you have it. The Bandit Carver actually does float on water. Now, there's a couple more things that I'm going to show you about it real quick, and that is flares. Now, the flare that you see that I have here, this is just the rear flare of the Settler, and I actually don't like flares on this because it looks like it comes with its own side flares here. So I just kind of leave mine the way it is. But see if I want to put the whole Settlers set on there because I want to show you something on this. And this is true to all side flares. They don't attach. And while you may not notice that, what? Oh, okay. While you may not notice that the side flares don't attach on that, when you're out just, cruising around, I'm not doing this very well because I'm just, not running. Ideally, I would keep my validity between 30 and 70, which isn't really that hard, but I just, you know, just jumped in that. All right, so back to it. Oh yeah, I did something here.
Tell me everything, killer.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let me take.
Enjoying the work, kid?
And this is going to be
There's
true
more where that came from.
to every side flare that you try on this. If you go with the drag, once again, they don't attach. Settler, the noodles. Lop. Lop attaches to everything. It's the first thing I saw that Lop won't attach to. The phage form, extractor, no, fast attack. Fast attack is from the Octera rep. Satchel of the Hunter. This doesn't attach to anything though, by the way. Don't care what you put it on. The Satchel of the Hunter King doesn't attach. And those, they don't attach. So nothing actually attaches to it. Let me show you one last thing. This is the fast attack set because some people may not have seen that one. If you haven't gotten to Octera yet, you may not have seen the fast attack kit that you get with the Octera rep. And I personally feel like it is the easiest flares to get. Other mounts, I mean, they look really nice. And what I like about them is that blue flame coming from them. Now the front flares attach, The rear flares attach. It's just the side flares don't attach on these, but they do attach on other mounts. And watching this stream behind it actually does look good. So let me show you what that looks like when it's actually attached to something. This is the Octera Rep set, and like I said, I really, it's my favorite of all of them, but that don't float. I wonder if I can get on this in the water. I don't think I can actually get on this while in the water. Nope, you can't while you're swimming. All right, well, you can if you're. And actually, you know, if that doesn't bother you, it's no big deal. I mean, it's really not bad looking, you know. Let's see what these. This is. Got a couple players going there. I guess I could act like I'm doing something.
Double kill.
So actually, I just don't know. I don't like having my flares just hanging out in the air. But for people that it doesn't bother, hey, you know, it's actually a very nice looking set. But for me, I am going to take all those off. There we go. And that's how I like mine. I just usually like the one um, rocket booster on it. And sometimes I go with the settler, just because this already does have a rocket leaving a trail. The engine leaves a trail on it, and so a lot of times what I do is just put the settler multi-builder. You know what? I would love to if certain flares did certain things in the game. I think would be awfully fun. I'm going to go out to another body of water just so you can see that it's not just that specific body of water. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody already figured that out. Let's see, where am I again? What's that? Whoa. I don't feel like dealing with him today. I get lost in real life too. Yeah, but you can actually do this one. This is one of my favorite quests out here is going through these things. I've already done this tonight. And I did it on my Bandit Carver. But, yeah, that is very, very, very cool. Alright guys, there you have it. There you have it. The Bandit Carver. Now, how do you get this? You get it with cosmic points. You get cosmic points from spending real money. It is tier 4 of the cosmic points. And I worked out how much money that was. That, as a matter of fact, I can tell you about how much you'd have to spend on that. Okay, so you need 56,000 cosmic points. Divided, I want to divide that by 3,000, that's 18.666. Interesting. Okay. So, $15 will net you, $15 will net you 3,000 cosmic points. Holy sh! Have I spent that much on this game? I guess I have. Now they count your subscription. So whenever you pay your subscription, it counts towards that. But holy moly, I've spent almost $300 on this game just buying stuff. I mean, I've bought mounts for my wife. I've bought mounts for me. I have bought my share of stuff in the cash shop. I suppose I just didn't realize I spent that much in less than a year. But I've bought Fortune. I like Metal Faith Fortune coins. I've bought bunches of those. I've bought crafted stuff. I bought unlocks, consumables. I have not bought any pets or toys. I have bought mounts. I bought housing bling. I've bought hollow wardrobes. And nope, haven't bought. Well, just this that. I have bought the Captain's Pack. I bought a lot of stuff. But anyway, um, to get that, you're going to spend around 280 real American dollars. That is an expensive mount, but I like it. It's actually my favorite mount. I wish I could get someplace. Ooh, wait a minute. That person's gonna need help. I've seen medics take on something really challenging. Oh, and I got aggro. And this guy will kill me. I know this isn't the purpose of this video, but you know, hey, I came up on this fight. That's something else you see a lot here in WildStar. You just see people out doing some random fights, and it's all over the map. It's on every map. I'm using the disabler room, and that allows me to really tear into some interrupt armor. If I was using blind instead of bruiser bot, I'd be taking his interrupt armor down a lot more. And here's that thing of where when I don't have a healer, I can throw up my little shield there, and then an absorb, and there you have it. I'll have oh hey, nice fight. I throw up my my personal defense matrix, which I got set to the tier 8, so it'll actually start healing me, and then I'll hit my diamond skin microderm steroid, which will give me an absorb. I like this. There's a gadget that my wife made for me that'll actually give me another absorb, but I found I haven't been needing it. But if you take this tier 8, you have 2 instances that you can cast this, and if you have 2 absorbs, you can actually get back up to full health and while you're fighting, so without a healer. So that's why I like that. All right, so let me. I wanted to get to a place of better light. Oh, sorry, I've got a bit of cold. So you can see, you're always going to find groups in Octera. You know, you just follow somebody, and they'll go around, and they'll kill all the prime. If you ever need to do primes, Octera is a good place to do them, because you always find a lot of people who is more than willing to assist you with doing primes. And there's usually groups in Octera pretty much 24 hours a day. It's actually it's after 10 o'clock at night here where I am. And I've still seen lots of people out here. Now, I'm a bit of a hermit, so sometimes I kind of avoid going to the places where a lot of the people are. especially when I'm making a video because I don't know if people want to be in the video or not. So I try to be good and not put people in the video unless they want to be. And also, normally I'll ask, oh, I didn't do frozen bones. But
Tell
okay,
me
but
something I want to
it doesn't
hear.
matter. I'm going to go to thing so we can actually get a good look at the colors on this. And thing's not the best place for colors. So we got Far Side, we got Crimson Badlands may not be so bad. We have Whiteville, that's not going to be a good place. I hear my wife coming in. Hey wife, is that you? An extremely beautiful total stranger has just broken into my house, and uh, I'm not going to say that I want her to come over here and molest me, but if she do, I will keep the kicking and screaming down to a bare minimum. You know, I'm making a video. Oh my goodness, you're crazy. She plays Wildstar too. Anyway, oh hey, sweetie, come here. Look at this. Oh, I don't have any water right here. I'm gonna have to go back and show you. But I just wanted to go and do this part. This thing floats. You can actually ride this on the water. And as you pay your subscription, you will actually get one of these for free. I know you don't really like the aesthetics of it, but I like it better than a hoverboard. Now, I like the aesthetics of it, but then it's me. It's very guy looking with the skull and the manly purple. Yeah, well, whatever. But still, yeah. And the hey, wait, look, come here, You gotta see this.
Okay.
So then I'm up. It's got, and you'll be able to see this really good on yours now that I bought you that really nice video card
Yes, I know.
and all that extra memory.
Mm-hmm.
It's got bandages on the blade,
Yes, I see that.
or maybe
Let's
that's
call
duct
them
tape. Or
wraps.
let's just call it duct tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because duct tape is manly. And let's see what else we got here.
Let's get the seats taped on.
Yeah, I wish I could. Oh yeah, I can. If I go here and I was gonna say, I wish I could get a better look at that. Yeah, it's got some patchwork to it, but it actually got leather seats, which is not bad for a mount, though. You know. I mean, when these things were brand new, they probably was fairly good looking with their bandits, so they got a little beat up. But for me, I would rather for the purple to have been black or something like that, like they got here. You know,
Yes.
I'd rather have that. I went with this instead of the other rocket because it actually does have a rocket on the back of it. But I was right, just tickled pink, and I saw what happened was I accidentally rode out into the water, and it was floating. I didn't know if that was a glitch or not, so I Googled it, and I found a YouTube video where somebody was asking if these float since they hover, and somebody told him no, that they didn't float, which is not actually true. And anything that hovers actually should float. It would make sense. But this is what I want to show you. You're gonna. I know you're not gonna like just go spastic with glee because you know this isn't something that's your favorite. But I got something I want to show you here that I discovered about it. And I was spastic with glee because I'm just like that, you know, all excited and giddy and acting like a kid. But I did discover something else today. When you have a dog, it takes up a lot of your gaming time. What happened here? Oh, okay, we had a boss spawn, or not boss. Oh, they call it primes. In other games, they might have been called bosses, but they're called primes in this game. And they're spawning all over the place. There's people all over Octera tonight. But I've been trying to avoid them because you don't know if they want to be in a video or not. But anyway, now watch this. Okay, so now I'm over the water, and we start. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
That is,
Hovercraft attitude.
yeah. It actually makes this nice pattern on the water. So I wish it did it in the snow too, but you can't have everything.
The snow might not be loose.
That's true. Snow could be compacted. But actually, I thought that was very impressive that they took the time to do that. And I'm pretty sure that a hoverboard does the same, but that's not what I want. I want my Frankenstein hoverboard. Where is it? I have to show you this other mount I just got too. The free mounts you get at WildStar. Now this wasn't free, of course. Yeah, see, so it does do the same thing that a hoverboard does,
Mhm.
and I thought that looked pretty nice right there.
Mhm.
I didn't like the flares that came on the medieval hoverboard. What was I going to show you? I don't remember. Oh, here's the newest mount that I got. The free mount from the, where you've been on X number of days.
Mhm.
You get
Oh, one of
this.
those war pigs.
Yeah, this is called the Reptilian.
Mhm.
So I guess that's because it's got those patches on it. And you also, oh, I don't know if you got this yet. This is
No, I don't have that yet.
this is the War Pig of the Devoted. You'll get that. Actually, you should be coming up on getting this one.
How unfortunate.
I know you don't like war pigs. They look good on. To me, they look good on